here. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let me know if you have any questions. We're going to see if we can do a sound check. Hopefully, you guys can hear me clearly and there's no issues with the sound. I just put in the new sound. Okay, I think you guys can. I have my other screen going on at the same time. So I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Okay, perfect. Perfect. You guys can hear me. Welcome to the room, everybody. I am Dr. Lisa. We are talking all things going live, so feel free to come in, ask your questions. Feel free to come in and ask your questions, my friends. So we're going to get started in just a few minutes. If you are new to my live, feel free to put new in the chat. Give me a thumbs up as well as click that bell to get notification of when I go live and post content. So I appreciate you all being here. This is my 10 o'clock live. It's a little later than 10, but we are here. We are going live, friends. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. Appreciate you all joining me. Let me know if you have any questions. I know I've been away for a little bit. So I know I've been away. I am back, as you guys can tell, trying to get myself back into my schedule. So feel free to come in, ask questions. We're going live with confidence and ease. So feel free to come in, ask me questions. Appreciate all the support. Let me know if you have any questions about how to go live, how to build your community. Feel free to ask questions, friends. In the meantime, if you are new, go ahead and give me a thumbs up to like the live, as well as click that subscriber button below, as well as the bell to get notifications when I go live and post content. So I come live every day, twice a day. So now I'm here, 10 o'clock hour, come back. I'm going to come back at the 4 o'clock hour and we're going to get started. So your girl is going to have to get better with her timing. Hey, how you doing, pals? Welcome to the room, friend. How's everything going? Hopefully you're doing well. Fix my lipstick. Hopefully you're doing well, my friend. Um, hopefully you are getting ready to go live soon. Did you go live already? I'm getting myself back to normal. How was your trip? Hey, friend. Well, friend, thank you for being here, but make sure you are of age. Um, you know what? Hey, other friends coming in, thank you so much. Make sure you guys give me a like and also click that subscriber button if you're not already subscribed to the live, to this channel. I had a great time. Great time, great time. End up being an extra day. End up being an extra day because of the weather. We couldn't get out. We couldn't get out. We were like sitting waiting in the airport, and we got to the point where it's like, okay, at some point we have to make a decision. Either we rebook and start over in the morning and get out in the morning, or we just see if this flight will take off. And we decided to just throw in the towel and start in the morning. So that's what ended up happening. But that was the tail end of it. But it was still a good time. We had a good time with friends. Concert was great. I said on the TikTok live when I went live, because I did go live every day on TikTok, you all. Just so that you guys know, I did go live, although I didn't come over here because I didn't bring my tablet and set up the equipment. Carol liked her website. Oh, nice, nice. I'm confused, but thank you. What does that mean? She liked her website. So Carol, a new Holocu. Carol too. Look at you, friend. I love it. Glad you had a good time. I did. I did. Um, I need to get over and finish my husband's finishing my project. I think we're gonna try to get it done today, if not tomorrow. I'll sign up for HoloQ. I gotta sign up for Bounty and make sure I do their directories. And so I'll be doing that moving forward. Um, what was I about to say? Concert was great. Concert was definitely not for the more you know, conservative. I remember I told you I was pitching a revamp. Oh, nice. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, yeah, because her site, yes, yeah, it did need to be updated. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. So that's good. That's good. I'm excited for you, friend. Um, so yeah, so the concert was definitely not for the more conservative. If you you would clutch your pearls quite a bit if you went to that concert, just so that you know. So I always kind of give that PSA for people who might be trying to go to the concert. It ain't for everybody. But it was fun. It was fun, and I enjoyed it. If the conservative went to Chris Brown concert, they made a serious mistake. Exactly. Exactly. And Usher too. Wait a minute now. They about the same speed, to be honest with you. They were definitely peas in a pod because yes, both concerts are not for everybody. All right. So I was saying that because, you know, it was so um my sorority. I forgot it was a joint. Yeah, yeah, it's both of them combined. They combined it really well. It was done well. And my sorority had their I'm sorry, a regional convention at the in Detroit, same time. So all you saw was a lot of deltas in red and white throughout the weekend at different venues and stuff. And a lot went to the concert. And so there were different older sorority sisters too. And I don't know if they realized what they was getting into. Or maybe they did. Maybe they did. So I was like, "Oh, wow." But it was fun. It was good. It was very nostalgic with the songs and the singing and everything that was going on. So we had a good time. We had a really good time, and everything worked out perfectly. All right, friends, let me get over to these TikTok streets. Your girl is super late. I'm still kind of dragging. Unfortunately, I feel like a little almost jet lag. That's how my body is. It's like I'm feeling a little extra tired, but I'm here. I'm gonna try to get back in the swing of things and go live. So let's get going. Let's see. Let me make sure my other screen is ready to go. All right, friends. TikTok live, live streaming tips. Come in, ask questions. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions about how to go live. Um, we're going to get started in just a few minutes. TikTok live, new live tips, beginner friendly tips. If you are new to going live, come in, ask your questions on how to go live. Let me set up my screen. Welcome in the room, friends. Those who are coming in, appreciate you coming in. We're just getting started. Hey, Nia Speaks. Appreciate your friend. How you doing? Come on in. We are talking all things live streaming. You said Usher was the first concert I've ever been to. Oh, my mother took me. Oh, she was mad because I came out of my room with a t-shirt and jeans. Had no idea I was supposed to be dressed up. I was not on stage. I know, friend. You were appropriate. Welcome, Ocean Summers. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Hello. Hello. Good morning. Naya Speaks. Appreciate your soda. Welcome to the room, everybody. I appreciate y'all coming through. You can, as you can tell, I'm getting back, and my time got further out. I'm usually like within the first 20 to 35 minutes. I'm almost at the next hour, so I was really dragging this morning. So I'm gonna try to do better. I'm gonna do better at the 4 o'clock. Definitely gonna do better tomorrow. So that's my commitment to get going a little faster. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all coming through. I'm gonna add it to my stories, my live, share it out with our other friends who are coming in. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I appreciate the support. I really truly do. Thank you all for helping. Um, why you give me the eyes? Let me know what I do, what I miss. This is Pals over on the YT. So I appreciate you all coming through. Um, we're gonna send this out. Thank you all for sharing the live, liking the live. I appreciate the support. Thank you all for coming through. Soda, welcome to the room. Thank you for the shares. How did your live end up going? We ended up doing fireworks last night a little bit and watching some fireworks too. And so I didn't get back on. I'll be timing you tomorrow. Oh, really? You gonna be timing me? I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna commit. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised. You're like, wait a minute. She's early. Spiritual, welcome to the room. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. All right, you're gonna be number one. You're gonna be number two tomorrow. Well, welcome to the room, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for liking the live. Appreciate you all being here, both on the YT as well as on the TikTok streets. I appreciate you all coming through. Hello, hello, going live now. Look at you, friend. Look at you. Got a nice little schedule going on. Keep it up. Keep it up. You're gonna feel it's gonna grow. as you're doing it, you're doing the 2 a days, which is awesome. So you're catching 2 groups of viewers, which is awesome. Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you all coming in and support. Thank you, pals. Appreciate it. You caught it before we even started. Ocean Summers, how are you doing? How's your live journey going, friend? How's everything going with your life journey? And how are you doing overall? Welcome, everybody. If you are new to the room, come on in, say hello. We'll see if how this live goes. Others coming in, feel free to come in. Elva Stevens, is it Tanya? Is that Tanya? Um, and Claude. Thank you so much for being here. I'm good. Thanks. You're welcome. Hello. Hello. Welcome to the room, my friend. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy for you to come in as you're learning how to. Let me know if you do go live. I'm looking at your bio. It says health creator, author, medical practitioner, helping you live healthier. And then you said follow personal development. Awesome, friend. Well, welcome to the room. I appreciate you chiming in and saying hello. We'll see if we can get these likes up. We have 3.2K likes. We've been going live for 4 minutes. Janae, welcome to the room. Janae. Welcome to the room, friend. I appreciate you being here. Did you go live today? I don't know if I saw you. I don't know if I did. Good morning. Good morning. Today's your Sunday. I might have missed you. Welcome to the room, friend. I caught a glimpse of Mrs. Treetop, Mrs. Treetop, and um, I see your friend, Jana. That's it, Jana. Um, uh, Heading to breakfast, but we'll have you in the background. Okay, thank you, friend. 5 a.m. Pacific time. So I missed you. So when I came on, Mrs. Treetop, Miss Darlene on Written Unstoppable, and Sultry Nana, they're doing a live together. So I caught that. So I don't think I caught yours in time. You said, what's my specialty? We talk about going live. Let me put my banner up. I'm sorry, my board up. I don't have it up right now. A couple things we talked about. Let's see. I may go back here with the things you to say and not to say when you go live. Reason why I'm using that board because of the holidays and people coming in and trying to figure out what to do and not to do on this live. And so we'll talk about that as part of a topic. I talk about live streaming tips, helping you to go live. I want you guys to feel confident and at ease with it. A lot of questions I get all the time are what's okay to say, what's okay not to say, how do you make sure you stay in compliance and don't get in trouble with TikTok. So I get a lot of those questions all the time. And I will tell you, there's not a playbook necessarily of a list of things you can and cannot say. I think there are some terms you want to avoid saying, so I can share some of that with you all, but there's not a comprehensive list. Um, they do go by the community guidelines, and so every now and then, I shouldn't say every now and then, quite often, somebody is going to push the button and go live, and they're not going to do it according to TikTok's community guidelines. So there's gonna be so many different scenarios that will fall into a violation of the community guidelines. So we'll talk through it. Um, as you know, this is an AI system that is picking up what we say and do as we're live streaming. And so sometimes you'll do something that seems okay and acceptable, and so you can appeal it and see if your appeal will get approved. So I always tell people you gotta appeal things. So we'll talk about that as well. TikTok says sharing beginner tips for starting to go live. Ask about your streaming journey. So if you are someone who is new to going live, put new in the chat. Let me know who's here. We'll say hello. We have 8.1K likes. We are 7 minutes in, which is awesome. TikTok just gave us the flash code. It is the heart me. It's a total of 6 heart me's. So I'm going to pin that one per person. You want to grab your heart me. This will be the perfect time to get that heart me. Appreciate the support for you from all of you. So if you have not sent your heart meat already, this is the perfect time to do it. Thank you so much, friends. We have 3 of 6 heart me's. Let's see if we can get more. Hello. You need help. Tell me more, friend. Welcome to the room. And in the meantime, we do have that flash goal going. The heart meat is right at the top. Hold on a second. The screen is about to tilt over. on the YouTube channel. So the heart me is right at the top. If it says follow, you want to follow the live host. If it says join, you need coins on your account. One coin, it's like one penny. You send a coin, send that, and you can get the heart me. So thank you so much, Quantin. Appreciate that, friend. So we do have that as the flash goal. If you came in already and sent your heart me, you can't send it again. So it's one per person. Um, and so let me know if you have questions. Good morning. Appreciate your friend. The BAM strategy by Kim Brooks. Is that how you pronounce it? Others coming in, I appreciate you coming in, supporting the live stream. Thank you for the rose, friend. Appreciate that. Thank you for that heart me. Appreciate the support. Let me know if you have any questions. And if you go live, hi, you doing, Rakaya? Welcome to the room. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back, friend. If you are, oh, we achieved it. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Good morning, Blended Scoops. Welcome, friend. How are you guys doing? So you guys are catching me. I was away for the last couple of days. My voice is all scratchy. I'm trying to get back. When I travel, I usually get a little bit under the weather. I think my body is adjusting, to the new climate and being around people, being in the airports and stuff. So I get a little congested, and then hopefully I'll get over it in the next couple days. But I usually have this extra congested sounding raspy voice to myself. So forgive me if I sound a little more raspy than normal, but I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the populars. I appreciate that as well. No, oh, 1 month in the fan club. Awesome, awesome. All right, so we achieved that flash goal. The flash goal was heart me's. I tell you guys all the time, do not ignore the flash goal. You never know who will come in. And as you saw, people came in and they supported as time went on. So just know that that can happen. As the numbers get higher, yes, 1 month. Look at you, friend. As the numbers get higher in the room, the flash goal could be a higher number too. So also just be prepared for that, but try to do it. Don't dismiss it, even though you may feel like, you know what, it's not necessary. Nothing's going to happen. I do think it does offer a little bit of a boost to the room. I do think it helps with your visibility. So I would definitely encourage you to do it. Um, Let me know if there's questions as you guys come in. My friend, the BAM, what was your question? You said you need help. Tell me more about what you need help. If there's something specific, let me know what you meant by that, friend. Thank you for the populars. And the BAM stands for Business Assets Mindset, helping businesses fix foundations to change outcome. Hey, Wani, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Hello, DV Awareness. Welcome to the room as well. Thank you for the follow. New friends coming in. If you are new, put in the chat, I'm new. And if you have questions, ask the questions. We want to make sure we connect with you as well. So we want to make sure we're answering your questions and supporting you as you are preparing to go live. Valerie, thank you so much. And keep in mind, if you do write a comment, hey Valerie, welcome to the room. You said newish. Welcome back, friend. If you did put a comment in, hey, something you can use today will not go by without me doing what I need to do. I know it's Sunday, so I'm gonna package it so I can send it tomorrow. Send your package in the mail for the retreat, and then I need to do the Zelle. So I got you, friend. All right, thanks. Will not go by. If it goes by, you like Dr. Lisa. Because it's sitting over here in the corner. That's the problem. Let me put it by the door. That's the one thing. I'm gonna do it right now. Sliding it over. Here's the package. I'm sending it and put it by my door so I remember. That's my problem. I keep forgetting because I don't see it. So I'm putting it by the door. so so that way it's over there. Hey friends, thank you so much. Um, you said, "Hey DL, hey friend, how you doing? I'm glad you made it back home." So I did, I did. Bam, you said I just started going live and I'm so confused. I know the more I do it, the better it will get. Exactly. Let me know. Do you have a specific beginner question? Let me know what you need help with. I have an object permanence problem, so I get that. I know. Well, the next thing gets in front of me, and things kind of get in front of me, and I realize, oh, I need to do something, and other things become priority. And then plus, I was traveling, so I think all that was like having me kind of divert my attention. So I need to put things in front of me, like, hey, this is my assignment. I need to do this ASAP. Brandon, welcome to the room, friend. Ocean Summers, appreciate you, friend, sharing out the live. Appreciate all the support. Others coming in, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate the support. And since we have friends who just came in, if you don't mind sharing out the live, thank you, Ocean Summers, for doing that. We're gonna share out the live. We'll share it out. We'll do that. We'll also, you can repost it. You can add it to stories. You can press down on the middle of the screen, my nose, my glasses. It'll allow you to share it that way as well. So that's another way that's called a power share. So my new friends, I always want to make sure you understand what's happening. So for my newbies going live, I've had a couple new people who joined the agency, and I think recognize that as a viewer, you have a screen that you're seeing. This is the viewer screen. You guys are seeing it from a viewer perspective. Live hosts, there's a different type of view you have. And I'm saying that because there was a couple live, some of the questions I got from new people in the agency were I think they were confused by thinking the screen should look like the viewer screen. I was like, "No, when you go live, there's a slightly different thing that you see. You don't see the gift box." So it's like, "Where's my gift box? Where's my gift box? I wanna set my live goal," not realizing the live goal is up here. So there's things like that you gotta pay attention to. So, and then when it comes to, one question about battling came up, doing those match events. "Hey, how you doing, Aria Lee?" Thank you for leveling up in the room. Welcome, welcome. Hey, friend. When you do those match events, the boxing gloves appear after you are in the co-host mode. So people were like, how do I activate the battle? And they think they can do it from this screen. Well, no, you actually have to have a co-host on the screen first, and then you can activate it. So little things like that, you just have to be prepared for when it comes to going live and just understanding how the platform works. But Bam, let me know if you have a question that was confusing you. Let me know if there's something in particular that when you went live, you're like, I don't understand why this happens or what this looks like or what this means. Um, what I teach, that's cute. That is cute. It says the pearl chime. I love that. Thank you for that, friend. That was cute. The other thing I wanted to say is analytics. I tell people you got to pay attention to how you're performing. Oh, thank you, Wadi. Appreciate that. The drum pop. I tell people all the time when you start your live stream, you want to make sure that you also look at your analytics. Okay. So, analytics, there's a little house. So, one, and this might be helpful for you. I'm not sure if you noticed that, but there's a little house in the top corner. If you swipe from right to left, take your finger and just slide across the screen, it'll drag over that information on the right hand side for you to look at. And so that is part of your analytics for when you're live streaming. And you want to pay attention to that because it tells you how long you've gone live. Pop quiz question, pop quiz, put in the chat. How long is a valid go live day? How long is it to get a valid go live day? What would that mean that you needed to do? How many minutes? 61 minutes. There you go, friend. I wanna say that to you all, at least 61 minutes, that's it. No, it's not, it's actually not even 60. I tell you because the way the math goes, they want you to go over 60 minutes. So 61. That's why you have to actually go over 60 minutes for it to count. So at least 61 minutes. Oh, really? 61. Yep. That's why I said at least 61 minutes. So something you can use has a spot on. You want to go at least 61 minutes. Yep. So I did use the house for my time. But what else do I need to do? So the house, as you can tell, it has a couple different things there. So this is the homework for everybody in the room. If you're not clicking your house or swiping from right to left to look at your analytics, I want you to do that. That is homework. So I want you to pay attention to when you look at it. So happy I found you live. Appreciate it, Roni. Appreciate it, friend. Welcome to the room. Let me know if you have questions about the live process. Okay, so if you I'm gonna swipe from like right to left right now. So when I look at it, you see the time you've been going live in the top right corner. You see how many views you have so far. You see how many new followers and how many gifters. Underneath that is another section. It tells you the scale live rewards and it has the more option. So you can see if you can see really the breakdown. There's a nice little scale chart that tells you how you're performing at live from a monetization perspective. Um, and so it actually has some other little prompts on the screen that tells you how much you've made for this live, how much percentage you've gone live to earn, how much you've made for the week, and then it has your diamonds that you collected. And then it gives you little prompts and insights to help you with continue to go live. Like go live a few more minutes, you earn this more in diamonds and this much in rewards. And so it is helpful from a sense of letting you know, like as you continue to go live, here's how you're performing. So it is your live performance. Um, let's see. Thank you for the follow, cozy and fun. Do I need to call out how many viewers, etc.? The viewers, some people do, some people name and they're very transparent about what's happening in their live. The viewers is interesting. I really don't talk about the viewers in my live. Up here, I'll name the people who are watching me and I'll look at that and I'll pay attention to the current people in the live. And these are the people who have kind of watched your live um, in a more consistent basis, meaning that they're not just swiping past. So that number represents someone who's come in, maybe they're looking for a tab that they tap to watch your live as opposed to just swiping through. And so what you're seeing though with those viewer numbers is seeing all the traffic your live got. Does that make sense? How do you see the people on the porch? That's the viewer number that you said the people on the porch. That's the viewer number that Wani's referring to. So those are the people who actually viewed your live. Now, in a perfect world, you want to stop those people, stop the scroll. So some of the people who just came in, they probably heard me talking about the live process. And it's like, well, wait a minute. Let me tap to come in and watch her. Let me ask a question. Let me see what's going on here. Let me click here to follow. So that's what's happening. Let's see. I did see a couple other questions. Um, how to add the beautiful background behind you. Oh, you're so sweet. This is not real. I mean, this is real. This is my background. I mean, it's not fake. That's what I was trying to say. This is not fake. So, what you're seeing is this smuggle artwork on the wall. You're seeing my light is hitting it. This is a sunset lamp. So that's how you add it. So it's a sunset lamp that's hitting my wall. I'm gonna cut it off for you real quick since you asked that question. So that's the regular look. My little my little palm tree. It's not real. My artwork. And so when I cut the light on, it gives it this nice little illusion. It shadows the wall and stuff. So that's what you're seeing. Hey friend, just got mine today. Did you get yours? That makes it spectacular. Oh, thank you. It's like, oh well, I didn't blew y'all mind that quick, huh? Oh my gosh. Hey, Hallie Q. He said, I love the light. Yes, makes sense. I was told to be situationally aware of the analytics. Yes, yes, that's good. Um, that's a Coach Bella saying. Who's Coach Bella? Let me know, friend. So, oh, Coach Bella, Bella in our room. Okay, Bella in our community. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, how you doing? Qatar, how you doing, friend? So let's do this. So when it comes to seeing the people on the porch, you really what that number is, and that's the analytics, Valerie. When you swipe or click the house swipe from right to left, you can see your total views. And those are the people who are coming through, seeing what your live is about. So that's what they're referring to. Rashida, welcome to the room. Others coming in, appreciate you all being here. I signed up for the Creator Career Program. Okay, good. Good. So how long have you been going live, friend? Yeah, keep going. Keep going. It teaches you how to be consistent. So you want that, you want to try to hit those milestones. And it also teaches you what are the things that really matter to TikTok. The engagement in your room, doing those match events, because they make you do a lot of match events. And so just making sure you're thinking about your live from um a holistic perspective, not just, oh, I'm going to come here and tell my stuff or tell my information or get my sell my course or get clients and stuff. It wants you to have a whole um a well-rounded experience for your community, and you're creating community too and wanting people to engage in your live stream on and off for 6 months. Okay, okay, so yeah, so it's going to make you be consistent. Hmm. for you to follow through on that career program, the career creator program, they want you to show up daily. They're gonna have a total amount of hours for you to do. And then I'll say this, as time goes on, you're gonna have to do more. Okay. So my numbers for that program, and I signed up again to do it. I'm gonna keep signing up because at some point I'm gonna actually fulfill the requirements. At some point I will, but we'll see. I'm not stressing about it though. Thank you all for being here live with Gente. Thank you so much for being here. Others coming in, ramp up and line slide back. That's what I need. Okay, exactly. I received an invite for that program. So do it. I honestly, everybody should be doing that program. If you hear me, hear my voice. How you doing, Fred? If you hear my voice, everyone should sign up for that program if it's available to you. I don't know if it becomes available to everybody. If you're inconsistent, you may not see it in your campaign feed. It's under the campaigns, but it's called the career, um, I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's not the real Mr. Beast. If it is, oh well. Um, and so if it is that you are consistent, you'll get more engagement in your life. So you want to continue to grow. You want to make sure you're building up your page. So the career is called the Career Creator Program, and what happens is it gives you metrics you need to fulfill. Okay. Some things you need to fill. Time is a big one. And then as you grow, it's going to put more requirements out there, but you can redo it each month. So I started in April. I've done April, May, June. I signed up for July. Still haven't accomplished it yet, but that's okay. Interesting. We'll do. I think I saw it. Well, Pal said she saw Pals. You're going to do it? Mm. I think I saw it too. We'll see if they stamp an L on my forehead and send me on my way. No, you can continue to do it. Good morning, everyone. What is the program? It's called the Career. I think it's called the Career Creator Program. I think that's what it is. I think career is the first word. Creator Career Program. Might be I might be flopping career and creator, but it's something like that, some variation of that. And so, and they have webinars. The webinars are really good. Kind of helps you understand how to look at your analytics, how to look at how to think about different creator career program. Okay, thank you. I flipped the two words. Um, and so creator career program. And so you'll get those webinar guidance to kind of understand different things you can do in your live. They talked about boards actually from that particular webinar, and there was a couple other webinars happening at the same time, but I think it was that one that I went to that talked about the value, making sure your board gives value, make sure that it sparks curiosity, as well as making sure that your board is something that is going to get people to challenge them and stop the scroll from people looking at you. Wani, level 22 in the room. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate your friend. So yeah, so I tried to do those boards and they look terrible. It's different fonts. Play around with your fonts, play around with the format. You can outline it. There's a couple different boards you can create. So don't feel like you have to make it perfect, but as you play around with it, you'll get better. And then, like I say, use the AI like ChatGPT, Claude, any of them to come up with board titles. Okay. So maybe you need a board. Ask the prompt to give you a board that will hook people into your live, that adds value, curiosity, and it challenges people, and see what comes from it. Okay. Maybe ask it to brainstorm at least 10, so see what comes back. You might tweak it a little bit, but I would say start practicing with good boards that way. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate you all. Let's see. Um, I am going to, so we talked about the lamp. I'm going to turn on the shopping cart for two reasons. First of all, it will allow me to compete a little bit with Deals for You days. That's still happening. So it doesn't end. I don't think it ends until like next week. So So we're still competing with that. I've been telling people, you gotta play TikTok's game. So that'll get a little bit more visibility. We'll probably get a little bit of a boost of people in the room, and then it'll come back down. But ideally, because of people's interests, again, this is all about traffic. So again, with people's interests, they'll see my board, they'll hear what I'm talking about, and maybe they'll stop to come in. So that's part of it too. So you always want to be strategic in that way. And if you can turn it on, how you doing, digital X-ray? If you can't turn it on, do it. All right. So I'm going to turn it on. We'll see how this goes. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Let me know if you have any questions as well. I'm just going to put in products. These are like core products that I use. And so I always say, put stuff in there that people people may be interested in because you're actively using it on a regular basis. So I'm putting some stuff in. Okay. So I put a total of, let me see, I might put one more. And I'm putting a total of 10 products. Okay, there we go. So I'm not going to pin anything quite yet, but I put those products in there. So again, it'll help with a little bit more, potentially a little bit more traffic. So we'll see how this goes. Let me know if you guys have questions. I did put the light in there as well. If you guys have questions about the light, I can pin that. Hey, Mr. Treetop, how you doing, friend? Welcome to the room. Let me know if you guys have any questions. When you put the board up, it also takes away from the ability to pin your Service Plus, so they occupy the same place. Hello, my friends. Yes, on the app school from me saying pending. It should not approved you, so go check again, friend. Let me know. You might want to refresh. I did it like last week this time, so you've been approved for at least a week. But let me know if you don't see that. You may have to refresh on your end. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the room. Let me know if you have any questions. Appreciate you all coming through. Let me know if there's any questions. Those who came into the room. If you are, if you are new to the room, say new as well. So and you guys saw how it jumped up. Again, that's why I said we're competing with deals for you days. That's how it is. So the numbers are going to come back down. We'll see if some friends stay. I'm going to talk about the things you don't want to say and do on your live stream. So if you have questions, I am Dr. Lisa. I'm a TikTok coach, live coach in particular. I'm also an agency, a creator network agency. It's a free program here on TikTok. So you're welcome to ask questions about how to go live, as well as if you're interested in agency, I'll talk about that as well. But let me know if you guys have any questions in the meantime. Um, and so what we do here is, hey, how you doing, the Content Hub? So what we do here is we talk about all things going live. And if you have any questions, let me know. So I'm going to talk about the 6 things you want to avoid saying and doing in your live stream. A lot of these topics came because we just had the 4th of July yesterday. So the holiday period is happening, summertime, people going out and about and having family over. Thank you for the follow. If you're new, go ahead and feel free to follow the live post. Thank you for that daily heart me as well. Those who are coming in, I appreciate the support. So we just had, hey, Life with Ben Lee. Welcome to the room. Good. I need a refresher. You need a refresher. Some new dreams. Thank you for the follow. Let me know if you guys have questions as you guys are coming in. And if you are new, put new in the chats. Let me know if you have any questions as new friends too. Did you get a flash call? I did. It was heart me's. It was 6, which was great. We didn't have a lot. But we achieved it. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for getting your daily heart meets too. New. Well, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. You said I'm a Morkie. Okay, Maltese Yorkie, living my best life with the best humans. Oh, I love that. I love that. Um, Thank you so much for being here. I had a Maltese in college. That was my first home my first pet to myself. So I love that. Yeah. Let's see, other friends coming in. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you guys have questions as you're watching. Good morning. I learned English now. Okay, friend. Well, welcome. Thank you so much. This is super cute. Hey, Tammy, welcome. Thank you all. Yes, I'm based in Florida. Thank you so much for being here. Tell me where you guys are from. Those who are here, let me know where you are watching me from. Put it in the chat. I'm streaming from Florida, Orlando, Florida to be particular. You're right. I had to refresh it. Perfect. Thank you so much, friend. Missouri, welcome to the room. Okay, Baltimore City. How you doing, Snoop? Welcome to the room as well. Appreciate you. So, so I'm going to talk about the things you want to say and not say. We're going to talk about it based on the community guidelines. And because we're still in the midst of the World Cup, and all those other sporting events that happened in the month of June, TikTok had put this out as a reminder to agencies to make sure our folks knew, like, hey, we catching a lot of stuff, a lot of shenanigans in these live streams. And so I'm going to talk about some of the things. I said six. There's probably seven or eight I'm going to actually mention. So just kind of keep this in mind. These are things that you want to be mindful of what you're saying. He said, I'm from China, now in Victoria, Texas. Um, Welcome to the room, friend. Awesome. How to mute tasks doing live. How to mute tasks. Checking comments, analytics, just everything. It was a lot. How to mute. What do you mean? How to multitask. Gotcha. How to multitask. Okay, how you doing, Frostbite? Welcome to the room. Yes, yes, you do have to. You're live. So think of it. And it gets easier. Don't get me wrong, Wani, because you're not really doing all the things all the time. And so as you kind of start going live, you'll get comfortable welcoming people, saying hello to the community. That's something you always want to do. You want to make sure people feel like they were seen. Okay, as much as possible. We got some people who like to come in rooms and they're flying under the radar. They want to be anonymous. They don't want you to see them, but we can see y'all up here. I'm just saying, we can see y'all. We can see y'all. Grow with Jamil's. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the follow as well. And so you said I'm getting a lot of bots in my DMs. Oh wow. I just, when I get people who just random comments and stuff, I end up just deleting them. You can slide it over and delete it. But I'm not sure what that's about. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what that's about. Thank you so much for being here. Um, Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. I like that, the pearl charm. Appreciate that, friend. Um, so multitasking, you get used to it. You'll look at your live analytics, you'll swipe and look at that screen. It's something you want to pay attention to, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people do ignore it. But I would say try to take a peek at it, if nothing else, at least once or twice. Maybe mid-time doing your live, like through the midway mark. And then again before you end the live, you want to take a look at it. I tried to block them, but they started a new account. Oh yeah, that you're saying in your DM, so it's not like you're going live and getting them. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on, but if you know they're not legit, just keep deleting. At some point, it'll end. Um, so let me know if you guys have any questions. Yeah, at some point they'll stop. They'll stop engaging in that way. Again, if you are new, put new in the chat so we can say hi to you. If you have not shared the live, if you can click the arrow in the corner to share the live, that'll allow us to get more friends in the room. You can share it. You can add it to stories. You can repost as well. You also can press down in the middle of the screen. If you press my glasses, my nose, it'll allow you to do what's called a power share, and you can go down the list and share it that way as well. Um, how do you remove trolls from the comments? Press the comment that you wrote, like the comment that they wrote. So, like, if I was to press the words of the comment you just put in here, Kwani, it will give me the option right in the middle. It'll say mute, mute the comment, mute account. It'll basically allow me to remove that comment. You always want to remove the comment that's inappropriate. It'll say block that account. That's where you remove the person from your live. So first you remove the words, then you remove the person, and then it also allows you to report them. If it was something that was really egregious, inappropriate, you can report. Okay. Cash the Morkey, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate the shares. Appreciate the support. And then Snoop, you said, should I trust people who are selling merchandise? Um, If it's a TikTok shoppable live, if they're are you talking about in the live stream? I think the answer is yes, kinda. I mean, there's definitely a thing you wanna pay attention to what they're selling. You wanna look at the product score for that product as well. That's the way you could tell if it's a quality product. Um, if they're in the DMs trying to sell you something, I don't think I would ignore those. There's a lot of us, like 20 people that Took a lot of time. Yes. So yeah, if they're sending comments in the DMs, mm-mm, I wouldn't buy. But if it's a shoppable live, like this is considered a shoppable live. Hey, Miss K Latte, this is considered a shoppable live now because I do have the shopping cart activated. And so you'll see here in the corner where the shopping cart is turned on. So it's considered a shoppable live. So I would shop in lives or on the shop page if you're going to buy something from somebody. How do you get that crowd sound? Oh, it's a sound effects that is in the live. They're selling tennis shoes from a warehouse. Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Is it alive? Let me know if it's alive. Where can I practice oral English? Go live and talk to the people to practice it. Yeah, yeah. Good morning, friend. Those tennis shoes look clean, look cheap. I know. I don't think I would buy them. I would say no. I would say it may not be legit, friend. I wouldn't do it. Yes, it's alive. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. It's up to you. It's up to you. See, I don't get that in my feed. So that's stuff that you see. I'm not seeing tennis shoes in my feed. I don't even know what that looks like. Are they legitimate brand name? Is it a brand? Let me know. Hey Jess. Welcome to the room, friend. Others coming in, thank you so much for being here. Sound effects are in a wand. Once you go live, you'll see a wand. It looks like a little stick. Click that. That's where you get your sound effects. The effects here, the boards are there, voice effects are there, music is there. So all of that is in the app. hmm 50-50 chance. I know. I know. So I don't know. I don't think I would buy them. But hey, you might be onto something. This is a brand name tennis shoe. Okay. Okay, maybe. Maybe it's legit. They do have the designer products. Hey, Jess, they do have designer products here. So it could be very well legit. I don't know what TikTok's due diligence is. So I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. So I don't know if they're legit or not, or if TikTok is checking for that. Um, okay, so I think I answered all questions. If I did not answer your question thoroughly enough, feel free to put it in again and I'll go back and answer it. Let me talk about the 6 things. So one of the first things I tell people is that TikTok says you have to have original content. So original content being that it is your content, not someone else's. So when you come live, you're sharing original content that allows TikTok to know you are legitimate, first of all, but also that you got permission to share it. So what you do not have permission to do or say, this first one is a thing that you don't have permission to do. You do not have permission to stream any of broadcast networks information. So, for example, if you're trying to stream the World Cup, you do not have permission to stream the World Cup. So you can't do it, friends, okay? So if you're thinking you can, thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. The shells are cute. Isn't that cute? I love it. Okay. So it's a brand name tennis shoe. Hold on one second. Good morning, Essence. Appreciate you all. Thank you, Cash, for connecting. They're selling product and shoes for cheap. Oh, is it Prada? Who's selling them? Who's selling them? If it's them, then maybe it's legit. How can I change my algorithm and things I want to see? You have to start searching. Clear your caches. So go to your 3 lines on your profile, clear the cache, and then maybe set some preferences that you of type of content you want to see. The niche mainly. And then when you go live, um, okay, gotcha. Then when you go live, you want to make sure that you are talking about the things that are important to your audience, your target audience. So that's going to help inform how your feed looks because people will see you on the For You feed as you're searching for content in that section. As you're searching for content, you'll pop up on people's For You feed if you're really focused on what you're talking about in your live stream and being very narrowed and interested in that. So that's going to help inform it. Your searching for topics on that homepage is going to help inform it. It'll give you the ability for you to search the topics you're interested in. and then that's going to inform future live streams too. I like to watch platforms on politics. Yeah, so just start watching that type of content, and you'll get that in your feed. Okay. Let me know if there's other questions about that. So, number one thing, or unoriginal content. I had to get some water. Sorry about that. Thank you so much for the populars. I appreciate it. Thank you for those populars. Others coming in the room, feel free to put a comment in as well. Thank you all for joining. We are talking all things live streaming. I'm about to tell you the 6 things you don't want to do and say. So you don't want to stream unoriginal content. Hey, Melissa, unoriginal content. So if you're streaming the World Cup matches, we know the U.S. is about to play again. Thank you, friend. Appreciate it. Thank you for that. Isn't that cute? I love that. Um, So you don't want to stream any of those sporting events. You don't want to stream any um, network television show if you do not have explicit written permission to do it. Okay. Look, you showed up on my FYP. Did I really? Awesome. Awesome. Those are cute. They are with the shells. They're really cute. And so don't stream stuff that is not relevant. I'm sorry, that is not, you have not given permission for. So thank you for that. I love you so much. So if you have not gotten permission, you cannot stream it. All right. The other thing is you cannot repost it if it has a watermark or what's the watermark or logo. Okay. So you cannot post it. You don't have permission. Thank you, Fred. Appreciate it. So you don't have permission. So you got to be mindful not to post things that you don't have permission for. Okay. I don't like watching those games. People are playing like matches. Oh, the battle events. Yeah, some of them can be a little contentious. Most of them are pretty chill though. But how do I know if it has watermark? You'll see on that post, it'll show the TikTok logo and the username for that post. That means that you are reposting something that is not acceptable. Yeah, so it can have the name when it's tagged from another account, another page. That means that you probably downloaded it or got it without the repost button. And so you might have screen recorded something else that you've done, and TikTok's like, well, wait a minute, that's not legit. So they usually have that ad symbol with the homepage that it will with the account that it belongs to. Thank you so much, Living Free. Thank you for the shares. Appreciate you all coming through. Can you post the same content, your original content, to all your accounts? You have to download it and then upload that video into YouTube or what's the other one? Instagram or Facebook. That's how you have to do it. So you need to download it officially. But you can. Okay. Thank you for the populars. Guess they want you to keep spending money and they will get mad when they lose. Then they get mad when they lose. What you mean for the World Cup? Tell me more. Thank you so much. Pretty good. How's yours? Okay. Oh, you're talking to uh Porch Talk with Pamela. Hello, happy Sunday. How are you, friend Zanor? Welcome to the room, friend. So make sure your content is your content. It is original. Be mindful of having multiple accounts and you take one post and you just post it to that other account as well. That's something else you're not supposed to do. Okay. You have to remove the watermark if you download to other platforms, right? Yes. Yeah. So I now, when I download without the watermark. You can make that feature either actively on your page or not. So when I click it, I make it so that it's not a watermark that even shows up. And you can do that in the settings. Living Free, welcome to the room. Hey, let me know if you have any questions. It says, is it Yin Yin? Thank you so much for being here. Scoopy Scoopy. No, friend, we don't do that here. So do I? No watermarks. No watermarks. No, I don't. I didn't notice watermarks on your content. So let me know what that if you were asking a question. Mm. I did. I'm gonna. Hey, thank you so much, friend. Thank you for the shell. I am going to meet tonight for our agency meeting, And so I'm meeting so we can announce the outfit of the day. You made me think of your outfit of the day, Mrs. Treetop. And we'll talk about the upcoming campaign and stuff too. But it's more going to be treated as an office hours. So we'll just stay on so people can get more information. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you for the follows. I've seen someone live showing a music video. Is that okay to do? You got to be careful. I mean, again, you don't have permission to stream in this way. So if your stream is not for monetization benefits, then you probably are okay. But if your stream is a business account, maybe you have the Creator Network program, depends on what you're doing in your live stream. It could be problematic to make money as a streamer. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be mindful of what you're doing. I like watching you better on YouTube. I can see you on television. Oh, you can see me on the television? Awesome. So that's how your YouTube is set up. Okay, that's pretty cool. And answer my million questions. What I do, Pamela? Hello, financial wellness. When you tell me the watermark, do you mean when you use TikTok's videos or like CapCut? Yes. Yep. Yep. That's exactly what we're talking about. I seen so. Okay. Thank you, Essence. Look at your friend. Appreciate that, friend. Let's see. 20 days financial wellness. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. Um, okay, you're setting it up so you don't make sure you don't have any watermarks. Awesome. Uh, you said the agenda of the meeting today. I added answering my questions to the agenda. Okay. Okay. All right. Pamela, you said, oh, answer my questions is gonna be on the agenda because you're gonna have questions. I love it. My creator account post cannot be posted the same content on my seller account is if not, why? My creator account posts cannot be posted the same content to my seller account. The answer is no, you cannot, because it's considered unoriginal content. Your seller account has its own page, and you need to produce content for the seller account. So it's unoriginal when you post on one account and then try to post to the other one. They actually will give you potential violation for that, where it's unoriginal content. Yeah. So no, you're not supposed to do that. They are two separate accounts. Yep. All right, my friends. Let's see. I appreciate you guys doing all the engagement too. So let's go to the next one. So unoriginal content is a big one. You got to pay attention to that, okay? I don't want you guys to start posting and resharing and doing all these things, and it's not going to support. Thank you, friend. The drum pop. It's not going to support you being able to go live and ultimately get new visibility and keep you from not getting a restriction or a violation on your content. Yeah, so you got to make sure it's original content. What I tell people, here's a cheat code just so that you know. So you asked that question of me, my friend. So let me give you a quick cheat code. With that piece of content, you could create an intro to it, or maybe you're like, hey guys, this post that I did on my other page was really important to how you can, fill in the blank, save, do whatever. And I want you to see some information I share with the other community. Thank you so much. And then upload that video. So you got the intro message and then you got the video uploaded. Look at you guys. Thank you so much for supporting. Appreciate that. So let me know if that answers your question, Melissa. But yeah, you cannot repost. Um, because it will be perceived as unoriginal. Thank you, friend. Appreciate that, Dana. All right. So let me know if there's other questions. This is super cute. Super good, cute gift. Let me know if there's other questions about that. Thank you, friends. I swiped out accidentally. Okay. Okay. Welcome. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, that was had that that okay, yes, that was what they said. Yes. So again, so in that example, I just want you guys to take away this big piece of it. Hey, Brown Eye, Crystal. If you have a piece of content, you want to share it with the community, and you're like, "Oh, I posted on my Dr. Lisa page." What you're gonna do is download that video without the watermark, like Mrs. Treetop said. So you got to download that video without the watermark. Then you can take that video; it's in your camera roll. Then you can go on your live, record some content, and like record yourself, maybe giving an intro, and then you can upload that video, and that makes it distinctive. Okay. Hello, what's the name of your agency? Launch Your Income Agency. Let me know if you have questions. I'll do an overview of it, but that's the way you could do it. All right. And let me know if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. I'm happy to show and tell real quick. Those who are coming in, appreciate you all joining the live. If you guys have questions, let me know if you have questions as well. Thank you all clicking and viewing the products. That's going to help. Hey, Bella. Um, Bella, somebody in the room said, Coach Bella. I was like, Coach Bella? I was like, who's Bella? I love that. So you're Coach Bella now. I love that, friend. No websites in the bio. Hey, Jess. Um, and so yes, let's see. No websites in the bio as well. Yes, don't put the website in your bio. Um, was that the case for Melissa? Miss Treetop, did you say that because somebody had it? No, Melissa doesn't. But I'm assuming somebody in the room has their website in the bio. So yeah, you want to avoid putting the website in the bio. It actually does not push your live out. Island girl, welcome to the room, friend. It won't push your live out as much as you would like it to because they see you are um, redirecting traffic. Yeah. So keep that in mind, friends. No, I'm checking bios in the live. Okay. 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 Thank you so much, friend. Um, really quickly, if you wanted content, so I'm gonna show. Say I'm talking about this video here. So we're talking about something, and I want to share this with my other page. This is the launch your income page. So say I wanted to share with my other page, you can click the three dots, and then under those three dots, you can download this video. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see it correctly. I'm clicking the three dots over here, and I'm mirroring my video. Thank you. Um, and so you're gonna click download. And in my setting, automatically, you can go in the settings where you can download without the watermark. So you can actually preset that. So it doesn't do that for me. So when I download it, it's not going to show the watermark. And what I could do is then come back here. And if I click here and I just do a 15-second video real quick, um, the worst six things to not say or do in live are over your face. Um, Financial wellness, Rochelle. When it comes, it's on the middle of my screen on my face like that. Is that what you're saying? Sometimes the view for you all depends on your phone and your device. Just delete it. Let me bring it back. Depending on your phone and your device, it may do that to you. But on my screen, it doesn't do that. Okay, not for me. Yes, I can't see well. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think it's doing that because of maybe your phone. Um, when was the last time you updated your app? If that's happening. No, it's above your head on my device. See, it's above my head on my device too. I'm on the screen because I was going to show you guys something real quick, but I'll show it in a second. Let's see. Let me pretend like I'm doing this post. So I'm going to say really quickly, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm doing a quick post. I'm talking about intro to the video, blah blah blah. So this video here, and then my friend asked the question. You can go here. I click the edit button. I can add another video. I'm going to go on my camera roll, and I have that video to add. And I can select that and confirm it. And then with this video, I can actually, so I have my intro here and I have this here. I can actually maybe drill this down some. So I don't want it super long. Maybe I want to take a clip from it. And that can be a whole nother video. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense to you all. So I just want to make sure you guys got what I was talking about when I was talking about creating another video. Okay. You said I'm on my iPad. So it might be your iPad. Yeah, it might be your iPad. You do also have to update your tablet. So you want to go to you said your iPad, so you want to go to the Apple store. And will you download a TikTok? Yes, that makes sense. Yes, got it. Okay, perfect. Um, go to the App Store, click TikTok, and then check if you have the latest updates. If you do, a quick check for updates. It'll say updates. I'll tell you to click the word and not um or the symbol for TikTok and then update. All right. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. So I gave you an example of how to do the content. I just wanted to make sure that's how you can make it an original content. Okay. So if you have another account, did a video over there, you can bring it over to your other account, but you just have to tweak it in a way that it becomes original. Usually an intro message will get you good. Or if you take a clip of that video, not the whole thing, maybe you do a segment, that'll help too. Okay. So you can do that. There are some people who teach that. They say if you have a minute long video, that video should be 7 seconds clips. So you could get 4 to 5 more videos out of it just by doing those clips. Okay. Sorry, how do you download it without watermark? Um, when you click the download button, do you can it usually will tell you with watermark or without. But I think I have the presets that says only without. Do you need to download videos with or without watermark? I thought they needed the watermark. Um, if you're trying to repurpose the video, don't do the watermark. Because it looks it's unoriginal content when you use the watermark. You can't use the watermark if you are trying to if you're trying to repost it. Yeah. Thank you for wanting to re, report. What does that mean? Tell me more. But if you use the watermark, you can't edit the video. Exactly. Well, somebody else can't edit your video. If you're using your own video for another platform or another account, then you don't want to have the watermark. So this is you using your own content. Now, if you're using someone else's content or if you want your video out there, then no, you don't want it to be available for people to use. And that way, TikTok updated yesterday. Did they? They had an update yesterday. No voice can't copy them. Okay, yeah. So yeah, you don't want other people to copy your content. That is true. You do not want that. Okay. I turned off the feature where people can download my content, only me. So I have that feature turned off. And I have it turned off because I have the impersonators out there who will take my content. So what they're doing is like screen recording. So it's or something else. I'm not sure what else they're doing, but they're taking my content and I think what they're doing is using images. So it's not the actual video, it's like images. I think some of that's happening. I think some of it's screen recording. So I'm not sure what's happening fully, but they can't download it without my permission. Yeah, so my content's not available for other people to download. Let me know if that answers your question. Here's what you guys should always do. Hold on, because I went to the settings area because I want to show this real quick. So I went to the App Store and I'm typing in the word TikTok because I haven't done it for this account. So click here and I click the symbol and it says update. There is an update for me. So I haven't updated this phone in over a week. So there's an update here. I had to check this phone. I'm sure it does. Doesn't have it either. Thank you. Was wanting to repost. I think that's what you were saying. Okay. Thank you so much. Thanks, pals. Appreciate it. Share the live. Others coming in, let me know if you guys have questions. Appreciate you all coming through. I'm updating my phone as we speak now, since we talked about it. Under the 3 lines on your profile, that's where I was about to go next. I was gonna show you guys the setup, settings area, settings and privacy, and that's where you can make some tweaks to your content preferences. There's some things in there. So I would encourage you guys to take a look at that area to make sure that you are, up to speed with things you can do to kinda get your, page, set up correctly for yourself. Alright? So let's go to the next thing. So the first one I talked about, I didn't get far, but the first thing I talked about was of these 6 things is making sure that you do not have that you do not have that you're not posting unoriginal content. All right. So, and really quickly, the way it should look for me is my thing is above me. So I just wanted to show you that my board is above my head. So that's the way it should look for you all. If you're not seeing it that way, app update just to be on the safe side, and then also turn your device on and off. Maybe that would help too. Okay. Um, so unoriginal content you want to be aware of. Thank you for the repost. Thank you all for supporting. Appreciate the support. Um, let's continue to tap. If you are new to the room, make sure you are also clicking the sharing out the live over here. You can share out the live. You can also repost. You can add it to your stories, or you can press down the middle screen to share it out that way too. I have violated and enforced with some features removed. You said you was violated and enforced with some features removed. Oh, okay. Yikes. Yeah, you wanna whenever you guys get a violation, appeal it, but to your point, it must have been enforced. So yeah, be careful. Sounds like you might have been doing something with your content um that TikTok didn't like. So I'm assuming on the content side, it wasn't on the live stream, was it? Nadine, welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. Yes, only went live for 14 times. Oh, so it wasn't a live. Okay. Okay. What did you do? It says some features removed. Um, Financial, I did a shop live with still pictures and got a violation. I didn't appeal it because I really did it. I always appeal, even if I did it. So yeah, you don't admit guilt. Just say, hey, I didn't know. You didn't know. You didn't know it was a problem. I don't understand why I got this. I did it, but I don't understand why I got it. So I always appeal. Guess it was alive. Okay, not sure. Okay. Uh let's uh let's talk. I didn't know you weren't supposed to do shoppable videos, but with steals. Yeah, you have to have actual video content. Yeah. Did not appeal because I did not notice the violation. Oh, I do too. Dana, we on the same page. So I should appeal even though yes. Yes. Appeal 100% of the time. I don't yeah. No, you don't. Thank you so much, Nadine. Appreciate it. How you doing, Misty? Yes, you always appeal. Always appeal. Don't let it ride. TikTok won't catch me slipping. Like, look here. Why did I get this? I didn't talk about my live sign. That was um I did not talk about my live sign that was deleted. Is what are you saying? Um, well, I certainly will because it suppressed my content. Um, for like 16 days. It really made me sad. Yeah. Yeah, TikTok will suppress. Yep. How is everyone doing? Thank you, Missy. Doing well. Yes, I always appeal. I always appeal, friends. Okay, so let's talk through that real quick, just so that you guys know, because we are talking about the things you don't want to say and do. So in a context that you do get in trouble. So display the entire live. Okay, so let me explain something. I think you're talking about a restriction. So let's talk through this. Okay. TikTok has 2 different ways that they will violate you, okay? So you will get in trouble with TikTok. 2 different ways. One is a restriction where they restrict your visibility to the For You feed. So as new people are trying to come in and see you, and maybe you would show up in their feed, you don't have that anymore. Typically, it'll drop your numbers down. Little things like that is going to happen. So restriction from the For You feed means that you got a timeout for that particular live. Kendi, welcome to the room. Missy said, look to see if I have a restriction. I didn't see anything. Okay, so you're probably fine. History, did you check the history also? History would show anything that happened. So yeah, definitely check your history. TikTok removed a video from me because they said it was set on private. None of my videos are private. Oh, okay. I don't know. Where do you find them? Same place that you should have checked to see if you had a restriction. So when you went to and really this is for the entire room. So when you get in trouble with TikTok, you're gonna go to your profile, to your page. On your page, you should see TikTok Studio or the 3 lines in the right corner, click that. TikTok Studio is listed there. So it should be either on your page as an option for you to click, or it's going to be those 3 lines in the top corner. You know what? I feel like showing and telling. So I'm going to show and tell so you guys can see what I see. Okay. I want you guys to be lost. Okay. So on your page, you'll see TikTok Studio, or you click the three lines, scroll down, and you see TikTok Studio. Okay. So TikTok Studio, you see post and you see live. On the live side, I want you to click over here on the live side. I'm gonna ask you to scroll down past the campaign area. You're gonna get to tools and resources. Under tools and resources, there's a little arrow here. Click that arrow. In this box, I want you to go to the one that says, um, this one still says rules and guidelines. Rules and guidelines is what I'm talking about. The new version, it says your life standing. So I don't know why this account still says rules and guidelines, but we're going to stick to it. It's the same thing. Rules and guidelines for your life standing. I'm going to click that. If you click that, you'll see restrictions. Click restrictions and you see history, active versus history. Okay. Thank you. You're welcome. So if it still says rules and guidelines, that's what you're clicking. Um, this account here, Dr. Lisa account, has your life standing. That's what it has there. Okay. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. I see you guys coming in. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any comments. Um, I cannot green screen and they took points away. Makes me not want to go live. Okay, real quick. Couple things you're saying, Melissa. I going to check again. Okay, be right back. Okay, not a problem, friend. Others coming in, thank you so much. Can you show me how to check the restrictions on post? Same place where I talked about, okay, so you saw where I said TikTok Studio, live, and post. So be on the post side. You're gonna check under, you're gonna come under monetization, you're gonna go to more tools. Check accounts. That account check is spinning, 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 it's checking videos, and then it tells me no outstanding issues. It will tell you if there's an outstanding issue. Okay, so you're gonna do account check. Account check under post, which is under that more tools. Okay. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new to the room, put new in the chat. Let's say hello to you. We want to make sure we're connecting with our friends. Thank you so much for the follows. I appreciate the support, friends. Um, so, Melissa, under no circumstances do I use backgrounds. TikTok, we went to a training about this. TikTok does not like backgrounds, green screens, especially if you're doing shoppable lives. Don't do a green screen. Don't do an overlay. Don't do it because they don't know what's behind the screen. Okay. So they don't know. Really quickly, this is a real background. This is real. This is my little fake plant here. Y'all see it? Let me see. Let me push it this way. Y'all see the fake plant? That's a shadow because the light is hitting it. The light is in the shopping cart. So if you're curious about that light, it's called the sunset lamp. So that's what that is. So this is a real background. And then my shadow from my chair is making, let me see this thing, this shadow here. But yeah, this is a real background. So so with that being said, I would encourage you. Oh, good information. Yes. Welcome to the room, everybody. You said new. How you doing, SMR? F Solutions. Welcome to the room. Others coming in. So green screens I don't use. I don't encourage using them either. Flip my camera. Because it does create oftentimes a restriction for folks. A lot of people will get those restrictions because the app is not confident and comfortable with what's happening. It was not a screen. It was my live neo light that is real, but I did not see the violation in time. Oh, so it's like what I have here was like a neon light, and the restriction was for what now? Let me know what you mean. What was the restriction for? My hair suit has three restrictions. Okay, okay. So and Misty, what are those restrictions for? Um, you might need to go back, Melissa, and look at your restriction history too. Go back and look at it and see what it was for, because what you're explaining, I'm confused by. So I'm not understanding how the light would be confused as a green screen. The green screen is the actual button you have to press. So they wouldn't have said the light was the problem. It was something that was activated. That's what I'm thinking. There's no way they can confuse the live stream being a green screen. Product was the light. Product was the light. They didn't like the light. They didn't like that product. Not talking about oh, okay. So you got in trouble. It was a TikTok shop violation. So it was a TikTok shop violation. It wasn't for the live stream. Thank you, Nadia. Yeah, so as you guys can tell right now, I have no products pinned. We're having this whole conversation. No products are pinned on the screen. The reason why products aren't pinned on the screen right now is because once you pin it, you got to talk about it. Thank you so much, friend. I love the butterfly too. Thank you for that. So once you pin it, you get into go mode. You are talking about that product. If you're not talking about that product, and you're talking about anything else and you're showing stuff and doing all this stuff, TikTok's like, wait a minute here. What's going on? You're supposed to be doing shoppable live. Like, what's happening here? That's not what this is about. And so that's why I said you got to talk about the products. Okay. So I haven't pinned anything on purpose. Now I'll pin something if you guys want to know about any of the products in the shopping cart. Um, you said I will go back for that. I tried to bill it. It was not approved. Okay, gotcha. They punished me by not allowing me the green screen and they took points. Yep, that's what they do. Yep, yep, that's what happens. TikTok shop is definitely challenging. You just have to be aware of the rules. Did you do the quiz? You got to do a quiz. So is there somewhere we can learn the rules of TikTok shop? Because I'm interested in joining, but I always tell people to gain understanding first. If you get accepted into TikTok shop, do not do a shoppable video. Yes, take a quiz. Okay, perfect. That'll help over time. I think it's 90 days before it drops off. Um, do not do shop unless you are ready to engage in the training. There's training. There's significant training for shop. I'm gonna go to my shop account so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I did not understand the rules. Yep, you got to do the training. Yeah, shop is its own beast. And so you got to be able to do the training. So this is my shop page. There's nothing here that I don't mind showing because I haven't been over here in a minute. I haven't been really doing my shop page. So as you can tell, there's nothing really going on here. When it comes to shop, when you first join, thank you so much, friend. When you first join shop, make sure my screen is correct. You're gonna see some training videos in the middle. Here it says your weekly growth insights. It'll talk about that. You also see TikTok Shop Toolkit. If you click that, you can scroll down to where it says grow your earnings and followers. It'll talk about the academy. The academy is what you want. Under there is where you will see the training. Okay. Courses you can take. You can learn more about these courses. It breaks it down for sellers on the side, and for creators. And so you can do like a weekly challenge. There's videos, there's all types of content in here. So just do the training. I'm not sure what content I can or cannot post. Um, you're talking about for your shop page? I didn't so mail sure I make time for training. Where do they offer that, please? Under shop. Yeah, this is under shop. Let me know if you caught that essence. Thank you so much for the follow and the daily heart. We appreciate it. TikTok. Appreciate you all. What app is that? We're talking about TikTok friends on the YT. Yeah. This is TikTok. So we talk about TikTok because TikTok has a lot going on. YouTube is actually trying to catch up a little bit. I'm going to tell you that. They do have shop on YouTube as well. I'm not sure. Thank you so much. Our community just teared up. Thank you, friend. You're welcome. That's awesome to know. Yes, yes. Um, so Misty, you say you're not sure what content to post for shop videos. You want to pick your niche. So at the very top here, yeah, TikTok is banned for years ago. Okay, gotcha. At the very top, my account is healthy. I don't have a product promotion score because I am this account is new to I have to achieve that. That's what I need to do. I need to work on achieving that. Cameron, no, mama's still live. Close the door, baby. Close my door. Close it fully. Thank you, sir. Okay. He home, y'all. He home. Lord help me. He home. He is home. He's gonna be like, "Mommy this, mommy that." Let me see. I haven't been home, so he's trying to get his full dose of mommy. So, well, I am interested in the um kick on your shopping TikTok shop, like the one you have. What you mean? You're interested in what? The way I do shop? Interested in the mic. Okay, the mic. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I was confused, friend. Um, in my shopping cart there. Yeah, so it's in there. That's the Mahona mic, the wireless one. It's in there. If you click it, it's product. Let me tell you what product number it is. You should see it. Let's see. It is product number 3. So it's number 3 in the shopping cart. Okay. You said I guess I get confused. I have a seller account and a creator account where can I talk about my niche? Your niche is what? What's your niche, Melissa? Uh, you said I'm back. Hey, I'm Brenda Stopple. Do I need another account? If you're gonna talk about something, if okay, so let me explain. You have a seller account, so you have products that you're selling, physical products that you're selling that you ship out to people or have them fulfilled in some kind of way. And then you are an affiliate where you have a creator account, meaning that you are a shop affiliate, kind of what I have here, where I have other people's products in my shopping cart, and people can get those products, and I'm an affiliate. And then you're saying I have a I want a third page because maybe I want to talk about, some other topic surrounding you fill in the blank, motivational content or something like that. You would need a third account. If that's what you're telling me, because it sounds like your 2 accounts are more product focused, and you're trying to make sure that you're getting shoppable videos for your seller page, shoppable videos for your content page, and so a third account would be helpful to do whatever other content you wanna do. You said probably sure it was no worse than what it's doing. You wasn't involved. We're used to it. What did I say? Oh, you're talking to our friend over there. Yes. I get a friend laugh out loud. His little cute voice. He does have a cute little voice. No, he does. He does. He does. Mike. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you so much, friends. Essence, I think I caught you, friend. Let me know if you have questions about the mic. Yes. Is this able to be used while live on computer? You know what? I don't know. I've never attached it. I'm going to say yes. However, you definitely would have to maybe use an interface. So that's what this is. This is the interface. You probably have to use an interface to attach it that way and attach your mic. That's what I would think. I don't think you would be able to directly attach it. You could potentially, because it does have like a cord and some other things you would use to attach it. But I've never tried it, so I think the interface would be the best way to do it. Um, Dr. Lisa, I was just invited to the Career Creators Program for TikTok. I'm nervous. You don't be nervous. You can start over each month. Like I said, I haven't achieved it. The goals for what they want me to do is pretty significant. So I would have to battle like 80 times out the month. Y'all know I don't battle that much. I battle barely 20. I would have to be like on a battle regiment. I would have to make so many diamonds in a month. So it's pretty hefty for the way I currently operate and the way the room currently moves. So I would say yeah, no. I'm at a like, I don't know about that. But I keep doing it because I don't want to miss the opportunity. So I keep just reapplying each month. And so we go from there. Good advice for sure. You're welcome, friend. Self expression is healing. Okay. So that's the topic. Okay. Good. Good. And so I would do a third account if the way I explained it, you have a seller for TikTok shop, you have a seller for the creator page, your creator account, and then you have a regular account. Yes. Um, do we need a new device for each content we want to create? No. A new device for each content you want to create. No. You could do it on the same device. So will that be 3 different phones for those accounts? You would need, um you would need 3 different emails. I think you do need 3 different phone numbers. You can get a Google Voice number and 3 different Google accounts. So, yeah, you could do that. I'm trying to think, is that what I've done? I think I've done that. I think that's how mine is set up. Yeah. So, let's see, friends. Let me just make sure I catch up on comments. You said I'm more interested in my niche than the shop content. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah. I'm similar. I'm trying to do a little bit more with my shop page lately, just so it doesn't just go by. So I go over there. I got TikTok Go, so I'm trying to do Go content over there and then TikTok shop content. So that's what I'm using for my shop page. My page here has TikTok Go on it, but I don't want to switch all to only like hotels and attractions and all that is my content now. That's not what I'm focused on. So I'm trying to make the other account the Go account. So for instance, one of my niche, Cosmo, one for TikTok shop um and one for my topics I want to start panels with. Okay, you could do that. Danielle, you said battling is lame. You know what? It depends on how you approach it. I wouldn't take that mindset. I will say when it comes down to it, I think people oftentimes don't realize that TikTok is a business and TikTok is in the business of TikTok. And so if you're approaching it where you want to do only what you want to do, then you're going to have a challenge with getting the support and visibility that you want for your page because TikTok is also wanting you to make sure that you're engaging in the app and the things that is going to also benefit TikTok. So I tell people that, I mean, it's up to you, but sometimes I tell people you got to embrace where you're at on this platform in any platform, but how they operate. And if you can embrace that sooner rather than later, it's going to help with your growth. That's what I tell people. Trying to make money. I do not enjoy talking about selling the products. Okay. I want to build on my niche. Okay. That's good. What is an interface? Um, it's like a go between. When you think about it, it's like a go between. And it's the way when you have your mic sound and you're trying to do quality sound, and somebody more technical is gonna have to explain it for you. I'm just gonna say that right now. But it's a way for you to connect your mic and your computer system or your phone or whatever you're gonna attach it to for it to work properly. So that's what it is. Um, Sometimes you don't need an interface, sometimes you do. Um, you said I live battle, but my supporters don't like battle, so I decline when that messes me up. Yeah, so you would have to kind of again approach it where maybe it's not your primary folks coming to that live, but you include it in a live stream, your live stream strategy. So maybe it is either you tell your room like, hey, we're gonna do these 1 or 2 battles just so I can move up, the leaderboard for this campaign. Or you say, hey, I'm gonna battle at a time that my main people are not in the room. And then you just hope for other people to come by and support you. Share it out, make sure people know that you're gonna be live battling, maybe announce it in advance. So that could help. Yes, I have to get another account to 1,000. Again, correct. For what? For what in for what in particular? What are you trying to achieve? I have several pages and don't know what I want on my accounts. Okay. Um, hey Henry, how are you, friend? You said, okay, cool, just a different account for them then. Maybe. Yeah, you could do that. So yeah, definitely figure out what you want to put on your account. Hey, capable, welcome to the room. Okay, I have to do those battles then. Okay, gotcha. Yep, battle. Yeah, it does help. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you. Hey, Sherry B, thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. I do battles with others who need help. But my lives, I'm working at a salon, but I have to have those who come in for the salon. Gotcha. You're welcome. You have to have 1,000 followers to go live. No, you don't. You don't have to have 1,000 followers to go live. You can get live access as few as 50 followers. Your account has to be 7 days old. You have to have content you posted. I tell people you want to have that blue box, that blue badge that also shows the TikTok that you're interested in going live and you've been engaging in a live stream. But yeah, you can get live access pretty quickly. Can you do Go and TikTok together? TikTok shop together? Sure. Why couldn't you? Yeah. You just post content, your shoppable content, and there's a couple different strategies where you want to have a lot of content out there for shops so people can hopefully engage with your video content. And then you want to go live as well, and that's going to help you with views and engagement as well with your shoppable products. But Go is pretty much content on a page, and you can post that too. Yeah, yeah. So it's fine. You just gotta be mindful of the keywords and the things you want to put in your Go content. What is a summer lamp projector? I'm not sure what that is. Tell me more about that, Katiana. Okay, thank you for all your great information. You're welcome. I need to know why I get mostly riffraffs in my life every time. I don't know, friend. Are you starting to work through like who's your target audience and just making sure that you are saying the keywords for them? Are you doing that keyword search for your topic to see what people are searching for? And then in that content that pops up, engage in that content. So for example, hey Bounty, I realize now I need to keep content account specific. Yep, you do. Yeah, you need to know who your target audience is. Hey friend, Sonora, let me know if you have questions. Hey, unwritten. Yeah, I was like that until I began engaging with quality rooms. Yep. Yep, that's it. Quality rooms as well as the content side. Just making sure you're leaning into who's your target audience, what are they searching for, and then on that in that way also connect with those live hosts. I'm not live hosts, those content creators by going into those that content, liking, following, um, but also commenting based on what those viewers have said, because that's the audience too. That's your audience. I'm engaging within my niche. Okay. And so that's going to be important. Make that a priority to do those content videos too. I mean, the engaging on content videos too. We'll see how it goes. I will keep going. Yeah, keep going. I'd encourage viewers to grab their daily heartbeat without disappearing to be uh without sounding too appearance too forceful. Hey, how you doing, North Compass? Hey, friend, how y'all doing? Y'all coming into room. Coach Rhonda, how you doing, friend? Thank you, Bounty, for the rose. I can't wait to get back into these TikTok streets, y'all. I feel like I've been away. Like I have been away. I have, y'all. I have. But I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I finally went live last night. How was it? How did it go? Thank you, Bounty. I appreciate your friend, Bounty and Bliss. Yes, you have. I know. I know. I'm back on my regular schedule. The lamp is in your showcase. Okay, let's see. You said it was called the summer. Oh, it's the sunset lamp. Is that what you're referring to? Yeah, you must be referring to this. Let me pin it. So this is the sunset lamp. The sunset lamp is yeah, okay. Yeah, this is the sunset lamp. Um, and it is right here. You guys can see it. A little small lamp has a little um, ability for you, a remote control, for you to change the color. If you want to have a solid color that you want to use, you can do that. And it reflects off my wall. Let me change my direction because my hands are always backwards. It reflects off my wall so you guys can see right here. It's reflecting off my tree and it gives that little illusion. The shadow is here. This is my chair that is creating that shadow. But it has like this little halo around here. And I have it on the fade feature where it kind of fades into different colors. But you can also make it flash. You just want to make it like a strobe light. It's on sale. This is a pretty good sale, you all. So you want to take advantage of it now if you can. Um, I'm gonna see real quick what you guys see. I can't tell if it's also free shipping. It should be. Okay, 54% off and free shipping. Okay, yeah. So really good deal. So it does the flash colors. You can change it to a solid color if there's a color particular you want it to be. So if I wanted to just make it a solid color, I could. Um, so I really like it. I actually bought two, I'll be honest with you, when I was traveling. I had bought another one that I can have in my luggage so that I can take it with me and set it up. I set it up one of the days I went live. I didn't do it both days or all 3 days, but I did set it up for one of the days I went live. So yeah, and then with that light, I have a clip-on light. That's what you see above me. And so it's here to kind of help with the color ambiance. Because if I turned off my clip-on light, I'll show you in a second. I'll pin it next. It made me darker. So I need that front light so it can brighten up, but you guys can still see the light behind me. So I like that. So I have a clip-on light that gives me that lighting I need. And so I usually keep it on the fade setting, and it's just a little small. I mean, literally, when I say small, it sits taller than this, for the size of this box, but it sits there, and it's on my little bar stool. There's a reflection off my wall. Okay. So really good purchase for your room. Just to cause a little bit of illusion. People keep thinking this is a fake background. It's not. It's a real background. This is my little tree. You see my little hand here and my little artwork on the wall. That's it. All right. So that is the sunset lamp. I'm gonna unpin it, but you guys are welcome to click it in the shopping cart if you're interested. Let me catch up on comments and then I'll pin the clip on light too. It's in the shopping cart too. I think to me they're a duo if you're gonna do this way. The clip on light I took on my trip. Every day I had lighting. So I didn't have to worry about that. This is the lighting I use every single day. Clip on lamp and the charger wires. Okay, look at you, Fred Essence. I love it. You are behind your board. What does that mean? Let me know what you mean. Can you talk about the big mic now? Sure, sure. I sure can, friend. Give me 1 second. Let me catch up on a few comments. Yeah, the sale is going on. It says free shipping at the end. Okay, yes, free shipping. Thank you so much. Um, I love that. Love her story. She was talking about making songs for her daughter. Oh, okay. I love that. I see the things I need to work on. Have people watch to help critique me. Okay, that's good. I went on one of the lives you were post with live yesterday. Who was that? Was that oh that was Soda. Yeah, Soda. You went to Soda? She's good. Yeah, that's who you're referring to. Misty, I see it now. Yes, I wanted to know about that as well. And the mic, the big mic. Okay, big mic. Okay, I'll do the big mic. Okay, gotcha. Um, okay, gotcha. You want to invest and see. Okay, so Soda, yes, Soda. So the mic here's the deal about the mic. You guys got a little bit of smoke and mirrors because this mic is not the sound that you hear. My sound is coming from my phone. The mic is actually on my YouTube channel. So if you really want to hear the mic, you can go over to YouTube. You can not do, I shouldn't have said that. I got shop on TikTok. Be nice. No, I didn't mean that. Um, you can visit the YT to learn more about it. Hey Doc, I hope you had a great day yesterday. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I did. I hope your day is going well as well. Um, so the YT is where the sound is coming from because I have it connected to my tablet. But my phone is the sound you hear, so it is pretty good. This particular mic, let me pin it since I give that intro. And it's number 3 in the shopping cart. Um, 23% off, free shipping, 3-day shipping. It also has coupons. So check the coupons. So I think you can get maybe even almost a $10, $15 discount with the coupon. So take a look at that as well. Thanks for the honesty. You're welcome. You're welcome. Anytime yeah, I say that all the time. The microphone is part of my look for the room. And so when I'm on YT, it is capturing this live stream because I'm streaming real time. And you see the mic and you see it as well. So it's kind of like giving me this podcast feel. Like I've been trying to really work through how I want my live to look. And so that's what you're seeing. Okay. Is it wrong to ask for likes, taps, and follows when going live? Absolutely. No, it's not wrong. It is important to ask for that. You got to get in the habit of asking for it. And if you are not comfortable asking people to support your live stream, um, I think it's gonna be important for you to get your community to start talking about it as well. So let me finish with the mic real quick, and I'm gonna go back and explain that because I think somebody asked about getting engagement through the Daily Heart Me Too. So let me go back to that. But here, the microphone here, I wanted to make sure I created kind of an aesthetic for the room. So when I think about using a mic, now did I need a microphone? Not necessarily, but it does allow for the room to have this feel. I'm trying to create this energy for my room that's a little bit more radio, podcast. You're coming in, you're listening, the lights are in the background. So I'm trying to give that feel. And so I love this microphone because, again, first of all, it's wireless. So I don't have any wires. If I wanted to make it wired, I could. It does have the port for it. And then I can do a USB-C port as well. And then you can change, I press the button, I can change the lighting effect if I wanted to change that too. And so it's a really good microphone in terms of creating a nice feel for your room without all the cords and stuff. And so the receiver that I have, you'll see this little small receiver. I have another Mahono microphone that has the same receiver. So I'll show you on my other microphone so you guys can see it. But technically the receiver right now is in my tablet. So it's actually attached to my tablet. So it is here. You have this little receiver, you plug into your microphone, and it just goes in this little C port and go into your phone or your tablet. So I have it in the tablet right now, and that's it. Simple as that. Really easy, simple to use. Um, and I just go with my live stream just like that. Okay. Thank you so much, DJ. Appreciate you. So, and if I wanted to have it corded, I could. That's why I said maybe an interface would work if you wanted to go with the corded kind. So I do have the cord over here that I could use. If I wanted to use a cord and attach that and attach it to the interface, I could. I just haven't. I chose not to. And so that's another way I could have done it. But it's a really versatile mic. And a lot of people are grabbing this particular mic to add it to their live stream. And again, I think the wireless factor is the biggest piece to it. Sound is good. You got to do some adjustments so you don't have any static noise. So it has that gauge so you can change it if you needed to. So that's helpful too, just so that you have all that. You said I love the aesthetics. Thank you so much. Looks really good. Thank you, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So yeah, so that is the hybrid wireless USB streaming mic. Okay. All right, friends. So I'm gonna unpin that. And so thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's go back to engagement real quick. So when you thank you, you're welcome, friend. Let me know if you have any other questions about it. When you go to when you're talking about your live stream, I like to remind people here, and particularly people in my community who are trying to be live hosts. I like to remind them that, first of all, this is not TV, okay? So because you came on an engagement app, that's what this is. Because you came here, hey, Dr. Peg, thank you for that daily heart me. Because you came here, the expectation is that you will engage. And so if that is the expectation, then you should not give your viewers a pass on not engaging. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you don't have to engage. You have to engage because that's the whole point of this. You won't get visibility. You need the support. You're trying to build community. And so if people are not engaging in your live, again, you're sitting back waiting for growth to happen and it won't happen. So you need that engagement. All right. So, in order to get that engagement, here's what I would tell you to do. You got to tell people, hey guys, let's try to get up to 150K likes. Let's tap the screen. If we can get up to 150K likes, I'll finish my talking points. We'll talk a little bit more about the things you want to say and not say in a live stream. You can do that. You can ask people to engage so that you can continue moving forward. All right. You can say, if you guys don't mind sharing out the live, sharing is caring. Let's get some more shares going so we can see some more visibility. Got to tell them what to do. You do. You do. So we can get some more visibility, bring some more friends in. Sharing is caring. So share out the live. I point to it because a lot of people don't know that that arrow can be clicked. You can click the arrow, people. Click the arrow. Let's see if we can get this up to 200K shares. I'm sorry, 200 shares. And you can click the arrow and then you could add it to your story. You could repost it. You also can press down on the middle screen of my notes and share it out that way. So again, asking people to support your live. I had 7K likes for my first live. I was live for an hour and a half. That's good. That's progress, seriously. Now, as you guys can tell, when I first started my live, I say, "Hey, let's get to 10K. 10K in 10 minutes." Okay? Because we wanna wake up the algorithm. We want TikTok to know we're here, we're supporting. So the 10K in 10 minutes is what I asked for us to do. So your supporters usually don't mind. So grateful for the community. They help me so much. That's true. That is true. Hey, Creative Club. Yeah. So people will do it. Stickers. Mrs. Treetop sent some stickers. That's comments, that's engagement, that's support. You want to make sure you call that out too. Especially if you have your own stickers, you can call those out. If you click the comment box, there's a heart. Click that heart that is in the comment box. You'll see it. Grayed out heart. Click it or outline heart. Click it, and it'll show you the stickers for the room. Now, you don't see those stickers if you have not gotten your daily Harmony. I think you see it, but it tells you you can't use them because you haven't come up here to join the community. Thank you so much, friend. How do you make your own stickers? Oh yeah, you could use like um Chat or Claude. People use Canva and download them to your camera roll on your phone and then upload them into the emote area for the fan club. You can use photos from your phone roll. Yeah. Okay. Is that your real account? Dr. Lisa Shop. It is. It's my shop page. It came into the room. It's tapping the screen. Yes, that is me. Yeah, that's my shop page. Usually I have the agency page in here. I forgot I did that. You said, "Is that your real account? Let's check." Thank you, Dr. Peg. Dr. Peg was like, "Let me check real quick." I'm gonna bring the agency page in. That's the one I normally have in here. Somebody's comment got filtered. Um, but yeah, now the agency page is here. Welcome to the room, Halaku. Yeah, somebody's comment got filtered. TikTok does filter comments, so I won't be able to see it unless you rewrite it. Lisa, can you describe the advantages of being with an agency? Sure, sure. I have like 50 of them, so I check. I know that's right. I have my share too. I have my share too. I'm not proud about it. Look at there. I like. That was cute. Thank you for that. Oh my gosh, I love that. Let's see. Let me put my chair up. I'm sliding back. Is the background light number 8 in your store? It is number let me check for you. It is number 8 in my store. Yep, in the showcase over here. Yep. I said I love the butterflies too. Nadine, thank you so who sent that? Thank you so much for that. I missed it. I got commented, filtered. Holic, sent it. Thank you, Holic. Butterfly vibe. Let's see. Yes, how do you research and select the best agency for us? Okay. Um Obviously, I think I'm the best agency, I'm just gonna say that. Obviously, if you didn't know. 92% is Black girl podcasters in the house. Thank you, Alec. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the shells, y'all. Um, okay, so let me answer that. Thank you so much for the pearl charm. It is. Thank you, friend. Thank you for the rose. Okay. Well, do we have to battle for your agency? I don't require it. I do encourage advantage of being with an agency. Yeah. Advantage of being with an agency. Let me talk about the agency too. But essence, I encourage it because I want you guys to have every opportunity and advantage that is out there. Okay? So, knowing how the algorithm works, knowing how TikTok works. TikTok does want battling to happen. They encourage it. They are trying to make sure they're getting that done. I'm finally ready. And so you see it in the campaigns, quite a few of the campaigns do have it integrated in there. And even our agency campaigns, it's integrated in there because again, I know that it matters for the app. And so with that, we do it. And if you want to be on the leaderboard, it's probably in your favor to do those. Now, there's people who do it every day in their live stream. They do it all the time. They make that part of their growth strategy. Our A leaguer, she's doing her battle tonight. I need to say this. I have to promote her really quickly. Lisa Lives. Lisa Lives is in the agency. She didn't pop by today. I wish she would have. So we'll see if she pops by. But she is in the agency and she's doing her 1 year anniversary today at 9 p.m. So she has an agent. She's doing an official battle, and so if you guys can come out and support, that would be great. But she battles all the time, and she's an A leaguer, and she recognized that if you want to grow on this app, if you want the visibility, if you want to get pushed out, it does require you to show up in that way too. How do you get a call with you? I do one-on-one consultations. Give me 1 second, Melissa. I'm gonna remove my shopping products and I'll turn on my Service Plus. Or if you want to just DM me, you can go to my photo here once, send me, hit my photo twice, hit it again once the mini profile pops up. If you click my photo, it'll take you to my main page and you can send me a message there. But the DM for Service Plus shows up where the shopping cart is, so I have to turn off the shopping cart in order to show, Service Plus. I usually pin it because I do one-on-one consultations too. Thank you all. Thank you for the buffs. Thank you for the gifts, friends. So agency, let me talk about agency in general. What time again, please? What time again? 9 p.m. Eastern. 9 p.m. Eastern, Lisa Lives. I think that's how her name is. Lisa Lives 21 is her username. You are a sweetie pie. Thank you, friend. I'm finally ready. All right, I hear you, friend. I love it. Okay, let's talk through the agency. Um, TikTok has agencies to help you build and grow and to also protect you. So all agencies are different. That's just how it is. People do their own thing. Each agency has their own approach. Thank you so much, DJ. I see you, friend. Appreciate the purchase. Each agency has its own approach and you'll figure out what agency is best for you depending on what they're offering. Um, TikTok wants agencies to offer training, monetization strategies, and also protection. So if you get in violation or banned, not a restriction. I don't know if I finished my thought on restrictions. I think I digressed, but ultimately restrictions are for that live. Submit an appeal and you're fine. A violation suspends you. So you get suspended 3, 7, 12 days, depends on what you did. And so agencies can step in on your behalf and get you that suspension lifted quicker if possible. Sometimes it's not possible. TikTok is like, no, they need to sit out. And so just keep that in mind. It just depends on what happened in that live stream. Um, so ultimately, TikTok wants that. They want agencies to help you with training to make sure you understand the rules correctly and community guidelines, understanding the community guidelines. And then also they want you to grow. So without an agency, you're probably here and you're just going live aimlessly. With an agency, you should be here. And you should have goals and thoughts about how you want to structure your live stream and things you want to do in your live stream and have a little bit more direction. So that's what agencies should give you. Um, when it comes to my agency in particular, I go live twice a day answering questions. You guys know y'all can catch me. I'll answer some quick questions. I'll answer some long questions, some not so quick questions. But I do answer the questions. I want to make sure you guys are feeling support and engagement. I also have what's called a weekly meeting. We're gonna do our weekly meeting today. I'll send it out. Hopefully it's just a quick check-in conversation. I almost feel like it should be like office hours if you guys wanna come in, have a quick conversation because 'cause I've been away, so I know I wanna make sure I check in with you guys, and I'll be honest with you, the month of July is a little wonky for me, so I may not be able to do every Sunday for this month because of my birthday and travel plans that I have going on, so it may be this meeting and then maybe not until the last Sunday in July, so I have to look at the calendar, but that may be what's gonna happen. Um with that being said, we have our weekly meetings. I do have a school community, SKOOL, where you can go and get resources, but also you can collaborate with other creators in the agency. You also have one-on-ones you can do with me specifically for your live stream, looking at your analytics. I say we're a data-driven agency, so I want you to know how to look at your data and grow and build based on what you're trying to do in your live stream. I'll also have group chats here on TikTok for you guys to share your live, share your content for more engagement within the agency. I say the secret weapon is the agency because these are people who understand how to go live. They know the nature of being a live host and also the importance of networking and connecting with other folks. Again, I say that because I want you to tap into the network. However, if you're someone who's just expecting people to come to your live and that's it, and you're not visiting and engaging and networking and connecting, then you won't see the full network. You're not going to see the benefit of that because people want that connection as well. So you gotta be intentional about what you're doing. Um, so we teach that and we're growing because of that. You said that part. Yeah. So keep that in mind, you all. Let me know if there's any questions. Happy early birthday. Thank you so much, friend. It's later in the month, the 21st. So yes. Let me know if there's any questions. Thank you all for sharing a lot of questions. Can TikTok shop sellers be in a TikTok shop agency? A TikTok shop agency. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I am gonna lean towards maybe not, because I think the agencies are creator focused for the TikTok shop agencies. That's called the TikTok shop partner program. And so what will happen is they will they get a commission. So it's not a free program. The Creator Network program I was just describing, my agency, or agencies under the Creator Network program is free for you all. So it's a free program because it is based on the growth that happens in your live stream through the scale live rewards. And so ideally, if you're not going live enough, if you're not doing enough engagement requests and battles and all that stuff in your life to grow diamonds, to get more diamonds, then you'll stay flat. But as you're with an agency, you learn how to do more and understand the different tactics and strategies to get more engagement. So ideally, you do better. Okay. And so when you're doing better, TikTok's doing better. Okay. And then TikTok takes their percentage of what they get from your live and they share it with the agency. They give a 1 or 2% to the agency. When it comes to TikTok shop, I'm going to lean towards no, it's not possible because as a shop host, a shop creator, they're paying a commission to TikTok already. So if I was a shop person, a seller that is, I wouldn't wanna pay another commission to somebody else. I don't know if I would. Depends on the services they're providing. So I'm gonna lean towards it's probably not feasible. It potentially could happen. Maybe if you're, like, engaging and you're connecting with another agency to help with your marketing strategies and some other things that they're gonna offer. So I'm not sure, though, if that's the case. Let me know if there's questions, friend. I tried to explain TikTok pays agencies, but uh, not my fight. Yeah, TikTok does. Yeah. Why do some hosts say we pay the agency via our monetization? Well, I mean, you're to a certain extent, that's a true statement. If you're not going getting live, if you're not going live, TikTok ain't getting paid, you ain't getting paid, and the agency ain't getting paid. So when I say I have people in my agency who are not going live, they're not benefiting me. They're not even benefiting TikTok. They're not even benefiting themselves. So those people I can't continue to keep on my books either because TikTok sees that as that factors into my numbers and my activist scores are lower because those people aren't going live. And TikTok sees that as a waste of people and they're not performing. So yeah. Yes, the agencies went messaging me like crazy, Dr. Lisa. Still my top choice. Oh, appreciate it, friend. That's right. Great group of supporters. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you gotta make sure you're supporting, if you join the agency, yeah. When does TikTok Shop do payouts? Um, I think monthly. They gotta make sure that product has been shipped and fulfilled, um, and there's no bad reviews, not gonna be returned. So I think there's like a 30-day turnaround, 31-day turnaround, when it comes to getting your commission for TikTok Shop. You said I'm back. I have to write down restrictions. Okay, gotcha. Can battling let me know what they are, Miss D. Let me know what's happening. Can battling while doing a TikTok shop live cause you to get a violation or lose your account? Yes. You're not supposed to. When you do TikTok shop, you are supposed to be talking about them products. Okay? So yeah, especially if you're pinning them. So yeah, keep that in mind. Yes, I see the benefits. It's worth it. Plus I'm having so much fun meeting different people. That's good. That's good. How do you go about getting sponsorships? You're saying for like shop products. Hey, how you doing, New York NY girl? Welcome to the room. Let me know if you have questions. Um, Elizabeth, welcome to the room as well. Yeah, let me know if you guys have questions. um, hey friend. You know what? NY girl, you're not actually clicking the people's username, which is probably good that you're not. The at symbol, because you want to make sure you say hi in make sure you send a message. But yeah, welcome to the room, friend. Um, let's see, let me answer the question. Sponsorship. So Elizabeth, what or are you talking about shop page? Let me know if you're talking about shop. A lot of it, there's a couple different strategies. You want to make sure you build up your content to a point where you have enough followers, some good engagement in your live. That's going to help you as you start to reach out to um mainly for posts. Okay. That's going to help you as you start reaching out to brands. Okay. So if you're posting products or doing some type of content that is going to attract that brand, you want to make sure you have enough followers and enough um, engagement too. Okay. So that means people are liking your content. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. They're liking your videos, your content. You're getting some new followers. You're at 1,700, which is good. And you can start there. But engagement's going to matter. So I would say if I were you, I would here's a quick strategy, okay? So I'm gonna give you a couple different tips. Gratitude for our Dr. Lisa. You're welcome, friend. I'm gonna give you a couple of tips real quick. One thing you can do is actually go directly to ChatGPT and ask it, how do you get sponsors? So, or any of the AI. You can pick which one you want. Um, but ask it. Ask that question. How do I get sponsors? Here's what my page is about. Here's what I'm doing. I want sponsors in this area, this particular niche. And see what it comes back with. It'll probably give, like, you can ask it to give you step by steps for getting sponsorships. Just ask the question. Now, what it's probably going to tell you is that, thank you so much, content. I appreciate it. Thank you. You're welcome. It's probably going to tell you that you need a media kit so you can show those sponsors that attach it as you do like a cold call to them. Maybe you're emailing them and you're reaching out to them. You can ask it to give you a list of relevant sponsors too. That would be great too. But as you're doing that, create a media kit. The media kit is going to be helpful for you to say, here's how many followers I have. Here's the percentage of engagement I get. Here's the type of things I talk about in my content. Here's the likes I've received from that content. So it kind of gives like your resume of things you've done and things you have analysis of how people are engaging your page and your content. So that's helpful because brands are looking for that information. Um, you also will want to think about that outreach email. And so you can ask the AI to give you that too. But that outreach email that kind of lets them know that you want to be in partnership with them. And you would do, literally, just continue to do that outreach so that you can get that engagement that you're looking for or get the results you're looking for. But just make that part of your strategy. The other thing I would tell you is like work on your content, produce a lot more content. Make sure, I would even say before you did all that, if you wanted to do it now, it's fine. But I would say before you did all that, maybe get your follower number up to like 3,000, maybe 5,000, a little bit higher and make a strategy where you are actively trying to get your content better. You're getting more likes, more engagement. Maybe you're doing 3 to 5 videos a day and you're really trying to pour into, building that out and give yourself 3 months to kind of really work that strategy and see what happens. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I would say do. I don't know that further. I didn't have that further on or didn't know that further was on my live. What's that further? Tell me more. Um, Drop in wanting to get ready for my live at 2 p.m. Eastern. Love it. Topic wise, it's so hard to ask for help. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Appreciate that. The third was the same as 7. Okay, gotcha. Essence. How does the number one item in your bag work? The turntable. Thinking about using it for TikTok shop. And exactly, that's why I got it too. Let me let me show it to you real quick. And then I'm gonna get off shortly. Um, if you want, one second. I'm gonna get off shortly. So only because I have to come back at 4. And I've been on for 2 hours. So I'm gonna get off shortly, but let me know who is going live. Put that in the chat, put your topic, your time, and your time zone. He said not further from live. Okay, from live. Gotcha. Okay. Um, live nightly at 9 p.m. Pacific time. All things mental health and togetherness. Love it. 777. Welcome. Are we zooming tonight? We are zooming tonight. That's what I was saying. I was going to use it as like an open office hours. I'll probably have a couple things I want to talk about. I was going to share the results of our outfit of the day campaign. So I want to kind of do a few minor things. And then on top of that, like I said, I know there's some Sundays I'm going to have to cancel in the month of July. I think actually the next 2 Sundays, the 12th and the 19th. So I just have to look at the calendar and just confirm if I'm gonna be able to do it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do with timing of my, travels. He said, "Dr. Lee's another great lesson." I didn't get through all my 6 things, so when I come back, it'll be a to be continued conversation. So when I come back, I will share information about, the other things. Turntable, I just wanna show you this. I don't have it charged right now, but what happens is you can charge it, and what will happen, it's gonna spin around, and you can have there is a remote. My remote, where is it at? My son moved it. I don't see it over there. Oh, I do see it. I blamed him by accident. So it comes with a remote. And so what'll happen is it's gonna turn. Like I said, it's not charged. I don't think it's gonna cut on. Let me see. No, it's not charged. I gotta plug it in to charge it. But it has this level. It comes with another plate that you can set on to make it a little bit wider. And it does have the tilting, like this table it'll lean up and tilt. So it'll give a tilt look too if you need to make it tilt up for you. And then it also has even a bigger plate so that you can have it up if you want a wider plate. It'll sit on there too. It'll spin around. That's on it. It'll spin around. So I really do love it. When I first started doing shoppable lives on my shop page and I was doing the lives, I would sit products on here and just let them spin as I was talking and showing, the products and stuff. So I have other examples sitting here spinning. So it's a good way to be either faceless. If you didn't want to be face forward, you could be faceless and you can just show the product and talk about it. So imagine not seeing me, but I'm talking about the product. So that's a way to do it. Just be mindful, whatever you put on here, you want to be able to talk about what's on here. So I'm not going to put any examples. Plus, it's not spinning anyway. But it is helpful not to put other products on here because TikTok will say, "Hey, you're talking about the turntable. Why are you showing something else?" So just keep that in mind if you do that in a live stream. I had it happen to me where they gave me irrelevant product demonstration. So they didn't like that I had shown something spinning on it. So hey Demetria, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Only 2 left, got mine. Yes, it is short stock. It is a short stock, and it's a great sale. $21 is really good, so 37% off. Um, I'm well, okay. Appreciate your friend stopping through. Thank you so much for being here. I've been thinking about you. Um, let me know if you have any questions. I love everything in shop correlates with the live topic. Oh, absolutely. So for my live, for this live, I try to keep it with products that you can use as a live stream host or even a content creator. So I kind of keep it in that vein. So I mainly do electronics for this live. So um things that are other things that I kind of like and I make it related is like the neural gum and stuff like that. So yeah. But yeah, so that's this product here. I'm gonna end it, but yeah, it does come with a remote. It does have some features here to tilt it. Remember I said it tilts, and you can change the direction. You can make it spin and then turn back around and spin halfway and turn back around. So it does all that stuff too. Thank you all. Hello, friends. I've been a live creator for 3 months, all thanks to you. I feel that, friend. Look at you. I love it. And doing your thing, friend. I love it too. You are doing an awesome job. So let me set that there for all tumbles over. Don't tumble over. Yeah, there we go. Thank you all. I appreciate you all. Um, so yeah, that's the turntable. I have that turntable. I love it. Yes, yes. It's a great buy, especially like I said, if you're doing shoppables or even the content creation. There's sometimes you want to be a little creative with your content and you have a product that you're going to show or something you're going to talk about and you have it as a video clip. So yeah, I was able to get some awesome necessary items. Thank you. You didn't rest up. See you later. Thank you, Essence. I appreciate your support. Thank you all. 3 months in the fan club. 3 months in the fan club. Level 17. Look at y'all. Let's go. I love it. I love it. This is so great. Um, thank you all for being here. So yeah, that is actually a good practice. If you're gonna do your live, think about how the products in your live. Thank you, Fran, for the fireworks. Think about how your products align to your topic. Okay. So nothing says you can't do a shoppable live as a regular live host. There's times you want to. Actually, I turned on the shop because I recognize TikTok for what it's doing. TikTok is saying, okay, I want people to talk about these products because we got deals for you days going on. So I turned on my shopping cart just to get some new visibility and activity to my live stream. So that's why I did it too. But ultimately, hey, why not talk about the products? Why not? So I did that as well. Jasmine, how you doing, friend? Appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Jasmine, you about to catch me on the back end of my live, friend. Um, I'm gonna be going live, coming back at 4. So I appreciate you being here. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go live at 4 o'clock and I'm gonna get off shortly because it's already 2 hours and 8 minutes in, so I appreciate you. See you at 4. Thank you so much. I'll finish my topic. I didn't go far into it, and you guys, I'm gonna remove the products from the shopping cart just so I can remove those right now. But, let me know if there's anything in particular you were looking at. I'm happy to talk about it real quick before I get off. Um but with that being said, I'll be back at 4. We are going to do our agency meeting. I just want to make sure I chime in and support you guys if there's any questions. We'll talk a little bit about our campaigns we got going on. And I want to make sure you guys are also getting updates about the campaigns we did in the month of June. So we had some fun stuff with the outfit of the day and stuff. Give me 1 second, y'all. I know if you guys are coming, I can't see comments yet, but I will come back in a second. There we go. And so thank you so much, title gifter. Match time. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for the stickers, something you can use. I haven't forgotten. I got you. I'm gonna do it before when I get off this live. It's by the door. I won't be able to ship today, but I will prepare to ship tomorrow. So it will be on in my car when I drop off my son. I'm going to be going straight to the mailbox, and then I'll send you the refund information. Thank you all, friends. I appreciate you all. Appreciate you all. Um, make sure you claim your points. Claim your points so I can claim those points. And then I shared earlier, I don't want to forget, I'm going to say it one more time. Our friend Lisa Lives, thank you, Coach Rhonda. Lisa Lives is doing her July 5th. She's doing her 1 year anniversary. So her first 1 year on TikTok is today. She's doing a live battle at 9. So if you want to go by and support her, if you're in the agency, you can support her. I don't remember if I finished the agency conversation. If you're interested in the agency, you are welcome to message me. You can message me here and just send me a quick message saying you're interested in the agency if I didn't say it already. And so, or you can click the service plus symbol. It should be back up for you. So you can click that if you're interested in the agency. You want to make sure you get the join early as possible. You're welcome to join. We are going to be celebrating a 1-year anniversary. I'm going to do it on July 31st for those who are in the room. So keep an eye out. We'll talk about 1 year with the agency. That'll be on July 31st. I was thinking about doing it August 1st to make it a clean, beginning of the month thing, but what has happened is that my mother-in-law and father-in-law, they're celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary on August 1st, and my husband and I are planning a luncheon dinner for them. Luncheon is they said they didn't wanna do dinner because it was too late, so it's gonna be mid-afternoon, so that is lovely, it is lovely. I'm happy for them. I'm happy for them. I told my kids, my husband and I, we're second marriages, so we celebrate 10 years next year of being married, and, um and I told our kids, I said, "Y'all gonna have to plan something for us for 50 years when we 90. So y'all gotta be ready for that, okay?" So so hopefully we're around to celebrate together. So but we'll be 90. So we might have to celebrate like 25 years together, I guess. Something a little smaller. But yeah, so with that, I won't be able to do. I know we started the agency on August 31st. That was a soft launch, and we had several people who joined, like, I wanna say the first 10 to 15 joined on that day, and then August 1st and throughout that first week, we just had multiple people join, so a lot of folks joined then. We are gonna go through the renewal cycle too. I gotta look into when that launches. I think it launches in the next week or 2. 'Cause I think there's, like, 2 weeks of renewals that happen leading up to your anniversary date. So we gotta keep that in mind. We're gonna be on the lookout for that, so I'll keep you posted as I learn more. Alright? Nora, hey, girl, how you doing, friend? Thank you so much. Thank you. Hey, daddy's daughter, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Happy anniversary, Dr. Lisa's father mother-in-law. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. So yeah, there's a lot going on, so I'm trying to keep up with all things, but, we'll definitely celebrate 1 year as an agency. And we gonna have some friends that drop off, which is fine, but we gonna still grow and build community. It's been a year already. Hey, Natalie, thank you so much. It's been a year, y'all. We're inching up on our first year. Yep, yep. Please take me back for another year. I got you, friend. I might be taking you back for 3 years, I'm just saying. We'll see, we'll see. So I can do up to 3-year contracts. In my mind, I didn't wanna do I felt like that was too much of a commitment, and, I might need to talk to Elle because I might be overthinking this, but, um but yeah, I could do up to 3 years, and I just thought it was too much of a commitment. I was like, "I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing in the next 3 years." So, but now I feel in a better headspace, so we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, what it will look like. July 31st soft launch, official first day was August 1st, so that was my official first day. This is exactly how it was. Yeah, so I will be here on the third. I will be here on August 1st, so we will continue to celebrate all week long. I was just gonna make the, more grander, dress gesture, I guess, on the 31st. So, but yeah, so I will be here. I just like I said, I know mid-afternoon we're driving to Tampa, so I'll end up doing, like, my morning live. Yeah, I'm sure I will end up doing my morning live, my 10 o'clock. My 4 o'clock probably will have to get forego because of the gathering thing. It might overlap that. So I think that's what's gonna end up happening. I may have to come back later or something. So I have to think about the timing on that first. But the 31st, I should be fine. I should be fine. Um, Thank you so much. Yeah, time does fly. It does. It does. And that's why I don't want people to overthink this whole process because you're sitting back thinking like, well, why? Why do I want to start? What does this look like? And before you know it, you're here and you're going to deal with the ups and downs of TikTok. TikTok is going to do TikTok. Okay. We know that. And so we've been here, we've done that, and we now understand the app for what it is and how we can grow and build. My mind is on the other things that I can gain. So we've been talking about brand deals and other opportunities and just overall growth. And so 5 years from now, I see myself I don't know where I see myself, but I see myself being bigger and better than where I'm at right now. I'm just saying that. And so we just take it one day at a time, and having the right training, support, network, community is just gonna only make it better for you. All right. Um, he said petty with purpose. Hey friend, how you doing? I love that name. We need to do something big for August 1st. I need to do something big for August 1st. Okay, okay. We'll figure it out. I have to still figure out the 31st. I just gotta be honest with y'all. I gotta figure out the 31st, but it will be something we are talking about big time as 1 year celebration. I heard that from the other side of the room. You heard that? Preach, preach. That's it. Yeah, I don't think of this as just something I'm doing as a hobby. I think about this as something I'm doing long term. Long term with a lot of growth, a lot of opportunities, and, I'm making sure I'm creating an expansion strategy with the YT, and yeah, I'm being intentional about this. It's not something I'm taking lightly, so you gotta show up for that. You gotta show up. You gotta stay in it, even through the good and the bad, even when a room is rooming and a room ain't rooming? So it's okay. TikTok does TikTok stuff, and I'm just gonna continue to weather the storm, and that's it. So, I appreciate y'all for being here. So I will be back. Let me get going for a little bit. I will be back at 4 p.m. I'll try my best to be on time. Let me know if you guys have any last minute questions and collect your points. Thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the watching, likes, the comments, the shares, the stickers, and all the gifting. I appreciate you all. I love this community. I'm so excited about what's to come and what's happening here. When I did I'm gonna digress real quick, but when I was on my little trip with friends I had seen for a while, you guys are what I talk about. I talk about my TikTok community, talk about what I do here. I talk about being a content creator, an influencer, and I talk about how I'm trying to grow and build something. And people are impressed by that. I'll be honest with you. So if you're nervous and afraid about this, you're gonna have people like asking you all types of questions. Like a couple of the ladies, they was like, okay, so how did that start? And what did this? And they kept coming back because they're curious. They want to do it too. And so some of your family might think it's kind of way out right now, but in the end, they're gonna be like, wow, okay, I love this. I love that you do this. So just keep it going, friends. I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much for supporting. And remember, practice makes progress. Not trying to be perfect, just simply trying to go live. All right. Take care. Bye bye. Her mom, I'm gone. See y'all later. Bye bye. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I will be back. I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Thank you for your support. Appreciate y'all.